Okay, welcome back to another MTG League. This time I'm going to be running some of Andrea Mengucci's Vivien combo 4-colour deck. I'm now in practice mode for more upcoming PPTQs, or RCQs, whatever they're called now. Got 2 Pioneer ones and a modern one coming up. So a modern, either going to be this or Indomitable Creativity, needing to move away from the straight 4-colour stuff, which I think is probably amongst the best decks, but I've really struggled to win on time, so I'm hoping that an infinite combo can kind of shore that up. So if people haven't seen Andrea Mengucci's videos and writings on the deck, definitely encourage you to go and watch / read that. Essentially it's the classic 4-colour shell with Omnath and Solitudes and stuff, but you have the infinite combo, Vivien on the hunt, and any 3-drop in play, obviously assuming no interaction from your opponent, does just win the game on the spot, because you can use Vivien to get Felidar Guardian into Karmic Guide, into Kiki-Jiki, all of us getting back essentially ending with Felidar Guardian and Kiki-Jiki on the table, which just wins the game on the spot. So gonna continue the league. I've actually played 2 games already. We lost a close game to Indomitable Creativity, and then won a close game against Burn. Combo really coming in clutch in both matches, especially against Burn, where we sort of went down to 3, opponent tapped out on their turn, and then we untapped and killed them with the combo. So yeah, gonna finish this off. Hope everyone's doing well today. It's pretty sweltering this week here in the UK, with temperatures up at things we're not usually used to, but I'm sure some viewers from the States or wherever will be very unsympathetic to that, given that I know it gets pretty hot over there. But yeah, please do subscribe to the channel if it's something you're enjoying. Just sort of testing at the moment, as I say, for upcoming RCQs. Going to be playing some Pioneer as well. I think the decks in contention for that are 5-colour Niv, Rakdos Sack or Rakdos mid-range, so going to be playing some of those probably, but yeah, let's finish off this model league first. Okay, on the play here, and yeah, the hand's great, so probably going to just go Forest, Utopia Sprawl the Forest for are we going to go red or... I think red. Well, what do we want to play? I guess we kind of want to play Risen Reef to start ramping. But if we go red, we can make our choice. Next turn, see what the opponent does. Okay, so in this case, it's definitely just casting Wrenn and Six. Cast our Wrenn and Six. Ping the Ragavan, play the land, pass the turn. See what the opponent does. Red, okay, they bolt our Wrenn and Six, which is fine. Go and get a Triome here. I guess we're going to get a Triome here. Let's go and get the Raugrin Triome. And then now we'll probably start playing around Blood Moon. Just a way to get cheesed out of the game. Wouldn't be surprised to see this getting Unholy Heated. So yeah, we'll put that onto the battlefield. So worth noting, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got 6 mana next turn, which is enough to cast a Vivien. If the opponent just taps out for something and leaves the Risen Reef alive, we do win the game on the spot. Go on, just shred a tap land or no land. I think we're going to go for it here. I mean, I'd probably be more wary about going for it if we didn't have another Vivien. But the opponent kind of needs exactly Spell Pierce here. Oh, we didn't fetch last turn. I guess I could have Subtlety. So let's go and get forest here, I think. Then let's get island. I think we go for it here. You know, at least we do still have a planeswalker about. Okay, just resolves. Sacrifice this Risen Reef. Get Felidar Guardian. Blink Vivien on the hunt. Yes. Sacrifice Felidar Guardian. Go and get Karmic Guide. Bring back Felidar Guardian. And then we blink Vivien again. And we tick up. We get rid of the Felidar Guardian for Kiki-Jiki. Copy the Karmic Guide. And hopefully the opponent concedes here, otherwise we have to go through many game actions, but it looks like they are being nice and conceding. So that is the downside of playing this deck in online. The opponent doesn't have to concede there. You know, we do have infinite copies of Felidar Guardian to attack with, but yeah, you know, they can make us go through it if they want. Right. Let's see about sideboarding. Okay, so actually called up Andrea's sideboard guide. So against this deck, we do cut the combo. So we take out 4 Viviens, we take out the Karmic Guides, take out the Kiki-Jiki, take out the Felidar Guardians, and the Planebound Accomplice. And we take out 1 Rallier and a Sacred Foundry. And then we bring in all of our cheap interactions. So 6 1-mana sort of quote-unquote counter spells. I'm going to bring in Boseiju apparently. Not sure the reasoning behind that. Maybe it's just an extra land instead of Sacred Foundry. We'll bring in 2 Night of Autumn. Guess it's a good blocker. And then we're going to want, I assume, 3 Endurance, taking us up to the full complement of Endurance. And yeah, go with that. So cutting the combo here, because the deck's obviously very interactive. If they leave in their lightning bolts and things, it's less good against us. So yeah, just going to try and win now with the value game for games 2 and 3. Okay, let's declare Yorion. Yeah, this is okay. We can go turn 1 Oath of Nissa. Although, well, how much are we in the camp that we need to be able to kill a turn 1 Ragavan? I think we'll keep this. Don't think we really want to mulligan. I guess Ragavan could just win the game. So opponent targeting themselves, so that implies they have both potentially a fetch land and a non-fetch land. So play the island and pass. Are we going to get spell pierced here? I think I'm going to go and fetch basic forest. Okay, they knew we were drawing Prismatic Ending, so yeah, so we'll go and get forest, just go Oath of Nissa. Okay, so our Oath of Nissa yields fairly good. We'll take the Solitude here, and then we can just pass the turn. I guess we may want to Solitude a dashed Ragavan. So the opponent missed a land. Okay, so no lands for the opponent is interesting. So now I think we just go, we're going to want to cast, so if we cast Renegade Rallier on 3 with fetch land, we can obviously we'll have a revolt and we can ramp with Wooded Foothills, try and ramp into an Omnath. Opponent looks like, well, they missed a land last turn. Looks like they've missed one again, unfortunately. They had quite a lot of looks at it. Not sure why they targeted themselves with Mishra's Bauble. Okay, so we could cast a Teferi here, but I think we want to play around Spell Pierce. I think I'm just going to go and get basic island. No, it's going to be basic plains here. And then we'll... Nope, not casting Teferi. Yeah, I think... looks like the opponent might have been tapped out anyway. Not tapped out, F6'd. And yeah, unfortunately the opponent misses lands for 4 turns and 2 Mistress Baubles, so yeah, we do just get there. Yeah, I think we could have pretty much done anything to win that game. But I suppose not technically out of it, but you know, we've got a lot of firepower in our hand as well. Next turn we can go to Teferi, hold up Veil of Summer, so yeah, good to get the win there. See you for the next round. Okay, we're on the play here for round number 3. Sorry, round number 4, round number 2 for the video. Bit of a weird one. I think I kind of want to mulligan this. If we find a land we can Teferi, we've got stuff to do. Maybe we are meant to keep this. See, you know, we've got removal, we've got an Eladamri's Call. If we can find another land we can Teferi on 3. Okay, lead on Misty Rainforest here. We'll just go and get Ketria Triome. See what the opponent's on. Botanical Sanctum. Okay, so Living End. So I guess we're fairly glad to have these 2 Teferis. So get Ketria Triome. We can also Eladamri's Call for Endurance. That's really not drawing very well is a problem. So yeah, really want to find a land here. So yeah, well, Eladamri's Call. Try and get Endurance. Yep. Obviously we're going to need to find either a green card or a land. Oh, come on. Yeah, we probably just lose now. I mean, it doesn't. Yeah, if the opponent just goes Waker of Waves. I mean, they may try and play around our Endurance, I suppose. We've only got Curator in at the moment, so... There's the Grief. Game's up. Opponent knows we can't really do anything. Probably take the Endurance here. Yeah. Okay, looks like they are going for it here. Don't know if that means they're... Oh, we get Endurance as well. That's quite nice. Do you want to put anything back? Do you want to put our own graveyard back? No, don't think so. If the opponent was going to do that, I'm a bit surprised they took Endurance, I guess. They probably have Force of Negation. Okay, they take the Ending. Yeah, they must have Force. Land. Oh, it is a land. So yeah, just got to try and survive, I suppose. Okay, so 2 attackers. Yeah, no blocks. Guess I can just cast something now if they really want. I'll just hard cast a Curator. Yeah. Okay. Temple Garden. Not really something we're interested in. I think we just want to go to Teferi. Just gonna bounce probably just Curator. Could be Grief, then they need a black card, but we don't really care. It's probably bouncing Grief here. Yeah, I think I'm just going to bounce Grief. We can't block it anyway. We are going to get beaten down by these 4/4s. I doubt the opponent attacks Teferi, but they might do. Maybe we weren't meant to bounce Grief there, but I feel like we were. They can't put the Grief back down onto the board, was my thinking. Probably take the second copy of Teferi. I guess they could take this. This has got flying, which is quite nice. Just return target creature, isn't it? So we could go block, return it with that, or we could go, it depends what my opponent attacks. We might want to go Felidar Guardian, blink Teferi. Violent Outburst. Okay. Still get to block this. We could block here. Maybe, so this means that we can't shock in. If we block here, we take 8, go to 4, then we could untap. So if we just block here, we can block next turn though, and actually we can Felidar Guardian, blink Teferi, which is pretty good. Okay, Risen Reef. So let's just go. We could attack. No, we can't attack. Let's just go tick up. Felidar Guardian. Flicker Teferi. Drawing both Felidar Guardians not great. I suppose if we draw Kiki-Jiki, we can potentially win somehow. So let's bounce one of these. Do a drawing Solitude, I guess. That would be ideal. Well, Omnath's also acceptable. Do we save the land? Don't think so. Pass the turn. Then we can go Karmic Guide. I guess the opponent could now go, if they go Living End. They didn't cast the Living End. If they go Living End, I don't know, if we can untap and draw a fetch land, we're definitely in the game. Okay, opponent attacks, we block. Probably just going to cast the other Curator, which is fine-ish. So I really want to draw a fetch land here. Oh, that's so strong. So I'll tip this up. Cast Omnath. Red. Want to hold up the white mana, obviously. Okay, could just ending one land. Gain some life. We could fetch shock, get Karmic Guide, return endurance. I don't really want. I guess we could. Or we could Felidar Guardian, blink Teferi, bounce one again. I think I'm just going to exile one, because then we don't lose. We would lose to Violent Outburst. Actually, no, we can just Karmic Guide Endurance, right? Because we don't actually have to go to 5, Karmic Guide Endurance, and we've got 2 blockers. Yeah, okay, I think that's the play. And then it also clears out my opponent's graveyard. I guess, no, that's stupid. They can't cast, Living End anyway, because we've got the Teferi out. So yeah, I think we're just going to go Karmic Guide, get Endurance back. Then we can block with the Karmic Guide. Might be that we double block actually, get a Curator gone. Okay, so yeah, we'll just go and get a tap land, I think. Could go and get a basic. We're going to be using all our mana anyway, so just going to get Sacred Foundry. Yeah, I think. So yeah, we'll make 4 mana, Karmic Guide, Endurance. I guess we could have attacked with the Felidar Guardian first, then brought back Felidar Guardian, then brought back Karmic Guide. I suppose. But, don't know, maybe the opponent doesn't block. Although if they don't, then they just take 1, so this can't block anything anyway. So yeah, that we probably should have attacked there, because we could have got an extra. Although, does it actually matter? This dies, Karmic Guide brings back Felidar Guardian, we block, blink that. I don't think it makes too much difference. Okay. So yeah, we'll then put our opponent's graveyard back in. Puts a Living End back in, and a Violent Outburst. But just in case they can somehow get rid of Teferi, want as few things as possible. So I guess the other question is, what do we do about blocks? Because we really need a land. We can Felidar Guardian flicker land to gain 4 life if we need to. If the opponent attacks with both, I will block with these 2. I think the opponent will then kill Endurance. Yeah, the opponent will kill the Endurance, and then yeah, they'll kill Endurance. We get left with Karmic Guide. We might pay the Echo cost. Just remind, beginning of your upkeep, if this came under your control since the beginning of your last upkeep, sacrifice it. Okay, sure. It has a land. I suppose, yeah. Are they going to attack? Yes. Okay, so I think, yeah, I'm on board to just double block. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. We get a 1. Would really quite like to draw more land. They're killing the Karmic Guide. I really want them to kill the Karmic Guide. I suppose they could bounce something with Otawara. Okay, the Otawara that's fine-ish. Okay, so we're at 1. Okay, drawing land there is really good. So we could go land. I don't even know if we want to make the mana here. Maybe we're meant to cast Yorion here. So might as well get an attack in. I guess we should probably Yorion here, right? Because then we can Felidar Guardian bounce a land. Yorion, Felidar Guardian bounce a land will gain us a load more life. So that we get them by Yorion would be, this would make 1. That would make 5 mana, so then 1, 2, 3, and then we've got 3 left. Or we could just go I think we're definitely casting it. Let's go and grab a forest. Make the mana. Because Yorion blocks as well, which is nice. So we've got 3 mana to play with. Suggest we go endurance because it can block. Yeah, I think we'll cast the endurance. Put my opponent's graveyard back in. Then let's cast the Yorion. Because this resets. Everything as well. So we go, bring all this back. So Felidar Guardian, I'm actually just going to flicker a land here. It's going to be, don't really know what it should be. It doesn't really matter. Guess we'll do plains. And we'll flicker that, which gains us another 4 life. And then we can just pass the turn. So yeah, Felidar Guardian Blinking Land is an entirely modern playable. Obviously in grindier matchups it would have been possibly better to. Ooh, Violent Outburst. Okay. We do have 2 blockers though. I guess we could let one of these live. I guess if we just do this, opponent hits a 5, we go to 3, but then we've got 4, 8, 9 damage. And then we can just bounce the other one with Teferi. Or what if we just do that? Stop blocking. Bounce with Teferi. Attack for 3, 7, 8. I mean, I'm not sure it's going to matter, but I think we want to just go to 3 here. Yeah, I think that's fine. Or maybe, yeah, okay. Doesn't really matter. Because now we can actually kill our opponent with Omnath and Renegade Rallier. Because we'll be able to get enough triggers. Actually, we can do it with Felidar Guardian as well. I don't know what I was too worried about. Because we can go flicker a land. So we just go to land, gain some life, fetch. Foothills. make the mana. Renegade Rallier, get back a land, shoot the opponent for 4 damage. Okay, grand. So we get the round 1 against Living End. Very, very close, but we do pull it back. I mean, Omnath won us that game just by itself. It probably gained us, I don't even know, it probably gained us like 20 life or something daft like that. Okay, so we can cut all of the prismatic endings here. Don't do too much for us, neither do the lightning bolts. We obviously want all of the fluster storms. We want meddling mage and all of the endurances. Then we'll cut 1 solitude. We want the Veil of Summers as well. We can cut 3 Wrenn and Six. And looks good. It's a bit of a weird one, this one. I think we're going to keep it. It's got an endurance in. Leyline of Sanctity is a pain. Opponent mulls to 6, so he may have Leyline of Sanctity. But I don't think we can really mulligan this. Okay, so we'll go Misty. Do you just get basic? I think so. Let's go get basic, I think. Then Utopia Sprawl it. Opponent might have Boseiju. Don't really want our Utopia Sprawl getting killed by that. I think we'll just add red here. And next time we can hard cast endurance if we need to. See what the opponent's up to. So obviously they could grief us. Okay, Vivien, interesting draw. I think we'll just say go. Happy to just hold up endurance. I suppose my opponent could go for like a small living end as bait. Okay, we'll just Steambench tap to say go. So this needs to go and get Temple Garden so that we can cast endurance. If the opponent doesn't really do anything, we'll probably just go endurance in their turn. I guess in response to these triggers, because we don't, if our opponent does go living end, we don't want them to bring back the grief. Let's cast endurance. Now, I mean, the opponent could go, I suppose, cycle another Strike, Riverwinder, Violent Outburst, win the game. Well, probably win the game. Okay, they have Subtlety, which is, yeah, that's pretty rough. So I think we'll put Endurance on the bottom. Okay, opponent takes an Omnath. Yeah, I suppose they're now just going to go living end, bring everything back, take the other Omnath. Well, I suppose we've got 4 mana at the moment, so 5 we can get Karmic Guide into oh, we get Omnath back. I think the opponent keeps forgetting that we get the creatures back. So yeah, we'll draw a card here. And opponent has to take Vivien on the hunt. I don't think we've got enough mana. So we've got, that would make 5, 9 mana, 6. Yeah, we just win the game. Opponent's got 0 cards in hand. Okay, so bit of a punt by the opponent here, I think. So need to make sure we got green. We do need triple green. Although I suppose we get that from Omnath's trigger. So let me just count. So this would take an extra 1. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, guess we'll do that to deal the opponent an extra 4 in case they make us play it out. So yeah, opponent kind of threw this one. Felidar Guardian. Blink this. Yeah. I'm pretty sure we run 2 Karmic Guides. Yeah, Karmic Guide. Get Felidar Guardian back. Blink this again. Yep. Then we go tick up. Blink the Felidar Guardian. Get Kiki-Jiki. Copy Karmic Guide for Felidar Guardian, and that's GG. Okay, so yeah, opponent making some. Maybe they thought that we didn't. To be fair, maybe they thought we only run 1 Karmic Guide, and I guess this is the reason you run 2 and 2 Felidar Guardians. So yeah, happy with the result there. We get the win against Living End. See you for the final round. Right, got ourselves a mulligan here for the final round of this league. This is better. See, I'll keep this bottom, the Kiki-Jiki. Don't really want to draw that. And we'll just lead on Forest Sprawl. I suppose we might bolt something, depends on what they pay here. Okay, I actually think we're just gonna yeah, I think we just have to bolt that. Although we have to go and get green red here. We could ending it. What if we just go this for So we go and get green white or green red. I think I'm gonna bolt it here. No, green, white, and then next turn we can sprawl the forest for red. Although we need blue as well. Ew. So if we sprawl the forest for blue, we've got I'm gonna bolt it. I think that's better here. Then we go sprawl for. I mean, we're going to need to draw another land at some point anyway. Although I guess Risen Reef gives us that. Darcy. Okay, so I think we're just going to go forest, sprawl the forest for white, and then exile the channeler. Won't mind drawing another land to make our lives easier. No. Yes, we'll go white here, and then just ending. Might as well pay the rest of the mana as well. So yeah, really going to want to draw a land that makes blue mana. Okay. Okay, any blue land, really? Well, I'm saying any blue land, preferably untapped. Abundant Harvest is an odd one. I'm playing until the end of your next turn. Okay, so they're probably going to wait and play that. Nope, playing it now. Lava Dart, that's quite a good one. Guess Eladamri's call here. Probably should have waited. What are we going to get? Maybe just Solitude? Yeah, I think so. Probably should have waited. Yeah, that was stupid. I don't know why I did that. Sorcery speed. Missing lands really hurts there. Yeah, because it might have encouraged our opponent to go for it. Right, land. Ugh. Okay. So, getting quite punished for choosing white with the Utopia Sprawl. Probably just take 2 here. Opponent knows we've got a Solitude. Really need a land. That's good. Okay, so I think we go for it here. I think we're just going to go Risen Reef. So blue. So it has to be Steambent really. Yeah. Could go Omnath. I think we're just going to go Reef, but then my opponent will go. Maybe it should just be Omnath. Omnath uses our mana better. Yeah, and it blocks as well. Don't know, maybe this is incorrect. Okay. Yeah, maybe it should have just been Reef. Okay, Manamorphose is always the most terrifying start to a prowess turn. We do have Solitude. Manamorphose does encourage my opponent to do things at sorcery speed. It could just be that we need to go Solitude at getting rid of Solitude. Okay, there's another Soulscar Mage. That's fine. Okay, nothing doing though. So we'll block. Here. So block here, my opponent will go Lava Dart this, which will make it trade. I think that's fine, and then but then we can actually just go Solitude the Swift Spear, stop it dealing any damage to Omnath. Targeting Omnath. Okay. So then I think we just go Solitude. We can actually just get rid of Omnath here. Yeah, I think so. So get rid of that. So we get to keep our Omnath, gain some life. Okay, fetch land's actually really good here. So go land, gain some life. So we've got, we're going to get white mana here. Oh, I suppose. So we've got 5, 8 mana, which is just enough. Okay, and then we can potentially win the game next turn. One, two, three, four, five. Okay, so we can actually just wait here. Actually, I don't think we do wait because if the opponent wants to blast our Risen Reef. Okay, so they do blast the Risen Reef. Yeah, we just don't want. This is fine. We just don't want my opponent doing it in their turn when they get more prowess triggers. Now, I don't think we can win next turn now because we've lost our 3-drop. Okay, opponent bolts that. Okay, are we blocking here? I think so. Okay, opponent just lets that happen. Okay, so we'll go land. I think we're just going to go Vivien here. Then we'll go, might just make a Rhino. Yeah, I think I'm going to make a Rhino for now. There it is. Yeah, just a blocker against something like a Swift Spear. Our opponent just letting us untap there. It's just pretty good. So now we're just going to plus to mill some cards, hopefully hit a creature. We do hit a creature. So we'll go, I think it's just, I think it's Endurance here. And we haven't quite got enough mana to kill my opponent now. Although they may well have some sort of yeah, they may well have some sort of removal for our combo. Maybe we're meant to just make another Rhino there and have them dead in 2 turns. Definitely possible. Although, actually, we've got an extra 3 power here anyway, right? So, I guess we could just, yeah, we'll get rid of the opponent's graveyard so they can't get Delirium. Okay, Teferi protects the combo, so we'll just go for that. Okay, so yeah, better to just win the game now, I think. Get rid of Endurance, Felidar Guardian, Blink Vivien, classic stuff. Of course, we could just attack and with the 7 and then kill them next turn, but I don't know. You don't want to give them any outs to draw anything. Obviously, in paper, this would just be game over now. So yeah, we get there. Move on to sideboarding. Okay, so what are we going to want here? I guess Night of Autumn might be good. I don't want Magus. Flusterstorm, I don't think is that great. All the removal, I think we want to keep the combo in. But then what do we cut? I guess Wrenn and Six. Wrenn and Six is okay. I wonder if they're playing Ragavan. Wrenn and Six does kill Ragavan and potentially Dragon's Rage Channeler. Oh, they are on Dragon's Rage Channeler. I wonder if we want Endurances. Or potentially Flusterstorms as well. Definitely want to keep the combo, all of the removal. I guess Wrenn and Six is really not that great. We'll trim the Wrenn and Sixes. Maybe one Oath of Nissa. And bring in another, maybe just all the Endurances. Something like that. Night of Autumn's a blocker, gains us life. Yeah, I think we'll just try that. Right, on the draw here, playing for the 4 and 1. This seems okay. Omnath, one of the better cards of the match. Eladamri's Call, obviously able to go and get Planebound Accomplice. Got a Solitude for that if we need it. I think we're just going to go this. We've got all the colour. We haven't got white, so we'll enchant this for white. So yeah, we can Solitude if we need to. If we draw Vivien, we can win the game on turn, I think it's turn 3. Okay, another Soul Scar Mage. Is it a 1-lander though? Nope. Okay, Abundant Harvest for non-land, so they find Lightning Bolt. Okay, so that's good to know about. Maybe we can just take 2 here. Okay, so we've got nothing to really do. We've got the basic island. We can make all colours through a Blood Moon. So let's go Stomping Ground. Pass the turn. We're going to want to make sure our next play can make blue. Although I guess we've got this basic. All scary. So we can go Solitude if we need to. Probably just going for yeah, probably just going for Night of Autumn here. We know they've got Bolt. Not using it because they're afraid of the combo, which is obviously good for us. So let's go Eladamri's Call. Could get Renegade Rallier. Could get Renegade Rallier and then fetch Renegade Rallier. I think we're just going to get Night of Autumn. Okay, so go Night of Autumn. We'll gain 4 life here. Play Steam Vents tapped. And then next turn, guess we can potentially go Omnath. Omnath land. We're going to snap block here. Okay, Abundant Harvest quite good in this deck. Guess it stops flooding a little bit. Obviously we'd love for our opponent to tap out here. We can Solitude if we absolutely need to. So yeah, just an easy block here. In fact, now we might just hardcast Solitude. I think is probably just better here. you know, if the opponent doesn't want us gaining three life, they'll have to bolt it, and then we can just untap and play. So yeah, just cast this. Solitude. So I think, what are we going to get rid of? We could get rid of Dragon's Ray's Channeler, which is quite scary. Opponent probably going to bolt this. I think it's just Dragon's Ray's Channeler. We don't want them, my opponent, getting the selection. Lightning Bolt. We know they've got it. Yeah, so there's the Lightning Bolt. I'm going to gain 3 life. Opponent would have to have 2 copies of Lightning Bolt to stop us gaining life with Omnath, though. Or, I guess, or Lightning Bolt, Lava Dart. Okay, we find another Solitude. So actually now I think I'm just going to go Omnath, land, Solitude. I think that's probably best. Land, trigger. Yeah, this okay, so we can just go and get a Triome here because we make enough mana from Omnath, because Omnath is broken. Here we go. Cast Solitude. Get rid of one of those. So you go. Making sort of, what was it, 9-10 mana on turn 5. There's another Dragon's Ray's Channeler, that's fine. We've got the endurance for that. 2 cards in the opponent's hand. I guess we're just going to go land, gain some life. Just going to cast Yorion here, I think. Not going to attack. Yorion. Two mana, so we want to be able to hold up endurance, I suppose. One, two, three. Okay. In comes all of this. So we'll choose, doesn't really matter. I don't think it's red anymore though. I think it's probably, we do have double white, so just in case the opponent's brought in Blood Moon. Get rid of a Soul Scar Mage, the only real threat to our Omnath. Yeah, okay, so we do win the game there. Okay, so yeah, really happy with that. The absolute key thing for me is that the games were over a lot quicker. You know, the combo, if we managed to combo them just one game, then yeah, if we managed to combo them just for one game, it just shaves so much off the clock. So yeah, that's really good. GG's to the opponent, and yeah, so really happy with that one. The list seems really good, really clean. Andrea obviously knows what he's doing. Really pleased with it. Definitely a contender for the upcoming tournament I've got. But yeah, hope everyone enjoyed that. Please do let me know what you thought in the comments, and consider subscribing to the channel, and we'll see you again soon. Cheers.